There's a lot more changes than I thought. I think you tell me. Let me just show you the scar. I'm just realizing now life is really short. We need to just dress up for the heck of it. I wish you were here to tell me if this is too much. What is weighing heavy on my head? I found a lump. My 6-month, finally, tummy tuck update. And also I have some good news, bad news. There's something kind of serious I guess I want to talk to you about. It's not serious yet, but it's really heavy on my head, brain, mind. As you can tell, it's not functioning. And I would just like to hear from you guys, and also a little bit more. We have a good mix of everything planned, because right now, my life is all over the place. You know what? Let's get the difficult stuff out of the way first. The thing that I didn't want to talk about until, I don't know, I had answers, but then I found a lump, like a pea-sized hard lump in my breast. And I noticed it because I was having, the term is spontaneous, meaning I didn't do anything to make it happen. It just happened by itself. Unilateral, which means one. Discharge. I hate that word, discharge. That's clear. And I have not breastfed for probably 4 years now. If you were breastfeeding within like the 2 years, that apparently can happen. But anything otherwise is definitely something you should see a doctor about. I couldn't even get to see my doctor for a month after I said what my symptoms were. And so I took it upon myself to go to urgent care, and then I was able to get a referral from them to give to my doctor without even seeing me, to then refer me to radiology for a breast ultrasound and a mammogram. And I was told they were rushing it, like a 1 to 2 weeks. I was gonna be booked. And I kept calling, and they finally called me like 5 days later, when they said they were gonna call me the next day. And they said they didn't have anything for over a month. So like the end of August, and this has been going on since the beginning of July, is when I can get my scans done. And then I don't even see my doctor until 10 days after that. And to me, that whole waiting part of like, this could be absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. My daughter is swimming right now, if you hear screaming, with her dad. Okay, they're okay. I'm like finally getting a second to think for myself. It's so common to just find stuff and have it be nothing, but it's always good to go to a doctor and, you know, make sure and get peace of mind and stay on top of your health, because health is everything, especially as a parent. Like, I've never been so conscious about my well-being, because I don't know who could do what I do for her. The big reason I did decide to just talk about it right now and be open about it is because I feel like nobody talks about it, because nobody likes to say anything until something actually serious. And then if it's not something serious, then you kind of feel silly about it, which you shouldn't. And then you just kind of never talk about it. And now I'm just going months of my life could change, or this could be absolutely nothing. So if you're ever in this place for whatever reason, your feelings are completely valid. The waiting game is the worst, and this should also just be a little PSA to do a little self-exam at home, or just really get to know what your tatas feel like. I know, for example, I have fibrocystic dense tissue, so I do kind of get knots and everything here and there. But if something ever seems different and lasts, you know, a few weeks, 3 weeks, and especially if you're having other symptoms too, definitely, you know, get it checked out, just in case. Let's finally do the tummy tuck update. I am a month late, but I feel like not a lot has changed between month 6 and 7. Okay, wait, I gotta put you somewhere, hold on. There's a lot more changes than I thought, I think. You tell me. I have no scar tape on. I have been doing the scar tape for my scar this past month, and what I should have been doing probably for the last at least 3 or 4 months is a lymphatic drainage massage with bio oil. Like I actually break up the scar with my hands with the oil. That made such a difference for me. I could hear stuff popping and crackling as I massaged it, and this was like months after my surgery, right? I also did with the oil a lymphatic drainage all here. I haven't done it in a few days, so it's kind of getting like firm and hard. Let me just show you the scar. I was wearing scar tape when I did tan a couple days ago, so if you're wondering, that's my tan line. It goes not all the way around, but just to like the sides of my hips. So when I wear a bikini, it has to kind of go up a little bit more, because if you look, it's like right where my belly button is. Okay, since we're talking about the belly button, I feel like it looks a lot better than it did last time. This essentially is a scar, so I'm trying to fade that. I didn't realize it was a scar, and so I didn't do any scar treatment until probably a month ago. I feel like everything just looks a lot more healed. I don't want to compare myself to other people, but I do feel like people's scars are lighter by now. Mine are still pretty dark. There's no leftover pain or anything, but when I touch my scar like over here, I feel it right here. Some things are still kind of mixed up. I don't know if they'll ever go back to normal with nerves. They're kind of, you never know what's gonna happen. Again, I would never promote any type of plastic surgery. I just am sharing my experience, real and raw. I think I'll feel really good at a year, but I think at 2 years, I'll not think about it every day like I am. A hot new bombshell has entered the villa. If you know, probably since my surgery, I've been wearing sweatpants and sweatshirts for way too long. And I'm just realizing now life is really short and we need to just dress up for the heck of it. I'm just gonna go meet my friend and dress up and wear this outfit. I literally have the tags on, matching top. I'll put it on. We're gonna style it because what the heck? So out of my comfort zone right now, which is why we're gonna do it. And my inspo is, if you remember in my last video and you recognize this bag that I got from Vivrel, who is sponsoring today's video. A big thank you to Vivrel if you missed my last video or you've never heard of them. Real quick, moment for the purse. Moment for the purse. She's loud, she's proud, she's Chanel, and she's borrowed. Vivrel is a luxury fashion membership where you have access to a huge shared closet. There's purses, there's jewelry, there's just so much to choose from. I have so many saved in my favorites. I do love change, so I'm gonna change her probably, I think I have a week left, so she needs to see, I have used this, it has a lip gloss in it, but she needs to see a little bit more of our life together before I swap her out for something else that I love in my saves. I do have there's 4 levels on Vivrel, and I do have the classique version. It's the most popular, it's $119, but they do have one starting as low as $45 a month. Was that all the tags? Yes. What do we think? Is it too much? Because that is what we are going for. Also, I'm obsessed. I've had this for years, this little Amazon case full of jewelry. I wanted to do gold, but I feel like this is screaming silver and the purse is silver. I like the idea of making it really tropical feeling, or I have a silver starfish necklace and then I would just do silver hoops. Would that make it tropical? Full look. I wish you were here to tell me if this is too much. Is it too much, or is it giving Sarah Jessica Parker? Let me know. And also down in the description, I will have a link to Vivrel to sign up, and also a promo code that will give you a discount off your first month. So if you want to try it, now is the time. Should I give you a little full look, a little fashion look? Hold on, I feel like models walk like this. I couldn't even. My hair should be up for this. I don't know if that's just a me thing, but I always feel like my hair would look so much better in every outfit up when it's short. I know this has been all over the place, but that is my mind and that is life sometimes. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what you'd like to see in the future. And I hope you get to do and wear and have and be whatever you want. And if you have your health right now, then you have the most important thing in the world. If you have your family, if you have your friends, you are the wealthiest person in the world. And I love you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.